In this video, we are going to take a look at another type of transformation, which is called the vertical stretch, and we're also going to look at the reflection. Okay, so let's see what happens. So first of all, whenever you take your function and you multiply it by some number, this is called vertical stretch. If the number is greater than 1. So if I do something like 5f of x, that's a vertical stretch by a factor of 5. And this is what happens here. So yeah, I'm going to take my square root of x, and I'm going to multiply that by 5. Now, if this was 1/5 instead of 5, that would have been vertical shrink. Okay, so what happens with that? The x values don't change. The y values get multiplied by 5. So let's first of all decide what parent function we've got. Well, it says square root of x. So out of the toolbar, you need to understand that the square root of x is this guy right here. And let me draw the original function, the square root of x. So this has 0, 0. It goes through 1, 1. At 4, square root of 4 is 2. So this is where it goes. At 9, it'll be 3, and so on. So this is your what we call parent function. And then you just need 2 points. You need to know what will happen if you multiply the whole thing by 5. So for each point, so for example, 0, 0, what is going to happen to that? So the y value gets multiplied by 5. So 5 times y value. That's what you want in the vertical stretch. So 0, x does not change, but 0 times 5 is also going to be 0. So 0, 0 is going to stay the same. But what about one more point? So let's say 1, 1. Again, we do 5 times the y value, which is going to make it 1, 5. Okay? So that's what's happened. That's what's going to happen. So let me go ahead and draw that. So 0, 0 stays the same, but the other one will become 1, 5. So you can see what's going to happen, right? The next one, for example, which you don't need, but 4, 2, 4 stays the same, but 2 will become 10. And so this is going to be here. So this is how it will go. Okay. Okay. So far what we've done is we just stretched it vertically by 5. So that would be 5 square root of x over here. Then what we want is we want to reflect the graph about the x-axis. So when you reflect the graph, so reflect over x-axis, what that does, it just attaches a minus in front of a function. So whatever function you have, we just attach a minus. If it was y-axis, then you would make each x negative x. So it'll be something like that. But in this case, we want to reflect over the x-axis. So what does that mean? So it just means that we are attaching a minus in front of our function. And what effect is that going to do? Well, for each point, it's going to make the y value negative, not the x value. The x value still don't change, but the y value become negative. Okay, so what will happen there? So 0, 0 is not going to change, but 1, 1 became 1, 5, and then the new point is going to be 1, negative 5, right? So this one did not change, so that's still 0, 0, but this one is going to be 1, negative 5. So let's see, where is 1, negative 5? So that would be right here, and that's the way it's going to go, right? Something like that. Okay, so I think I'm ready to answer. And of course, over here, I have to put a minus. So let's go put that here. So negative 5 square root of x. And then we are choosing this guy. We are starting at 0, 0. And also we want to go through 1, negative 5, right? 1, negative 5. Yep. And then just to check that at 4, we're supposed to go through 10, which makes sense.